Hey you, welcome back to the series of do's and don'ts of relationship. This is episode 3 and I'm going to be talking about do's and don'ts of marriage. So stay tuned because I have a lot more in store for you. Now here you are about to take that plunge into the ocean. No, into marriage. Congratulations on making it thus far. Before you go any further, here are some key questions to ask your significant other in the post engagement pre marriage phase that you are in right now. Stay tuned because I have so much more to talk to you about. Before I dive in into the questions, here's what you need to think about. The prenup. Have you thought about it? I am not going to advise you on whether you should get a prenup or whether you should not get a prenup. That is all up to you because every relationship and every situation is very different. You may be a person who has a big growing company that has board members and a lot of people who depend on you, who are who you are responsible for in ensuring that the company stay in good standing and in good hands, and it has become a corporation where it is not all about you and only you, or whatever it is that is way bigger than you, and it's not just you, it is a lot of people involved. Or it could be your children, the inheritance that you really want to ensure that is secure before you get into marriage. Whatever it is, that is your decision to make on whether you should get a prenup or not. So talk to your significant other about that, okay? And be open about whatever it is and see how you can work around it, whether you should get one or whether you shouldn't get one. Now, let's stay tuned as I dive more into the questions that you need to ask your significant other and many more to come throughout this video. Stay tuned. Now, here are the questions that you need to ask your significant other in order to build towards a healthy marriage. Number one, where are you financially? Do you have any debts I should know about? And how much? Are you paying your debts on time? Number two, what's your connection level to my kids or your connection level to my parents? Number three, if you haven't already asked that question, ask. Do you want to have kids? When do you anticipate to start and how many? It is important because not everyone is on the same page on when they would like to start having children. You may want to start within the first year of your marriage, and your significant other probably want to start within 3 or 4 years down the line. So you guys need to come together and discuss this to see how you can come to a compromise and be on the same page. Number four, do you want to rent for a few years, then buy a home, or do you want us to buy a home within the first year? You need to ask that question so that you can know where you are, and hopefully you guys can get on the same page in the home buying or renting stage that you're going to enter into in marriage. So be sure that you are aware of that and that you working towards being on the same page. Number five, for those with kids, you need to have a living arrangement. So you need to ask each other the question, what living arrangement should we make to accommodate our blending family? That is important because children bringing children into marriage, you want to have a smooth transition, not for you, but also for the children or for the child that is coming into the marriage. Number six, do you have any secrets I should know about? That is when you guys have to be really upfront with each other about any secrets, because if there is a secret that could be detrimental, that could damage the relationship or damage your own personal life, you need to know everything and you need to know about it and see whether you want to proceed with such information that you have learned. So that is important as well. And number seven, Are you willing to make sacrifice and compromise with me to have a lasting marriage? That's when you get real deep into talking about the compromise and the sacrifice that that person is willing to make and you are willing to make towards that marriage. And getting together on the same page will help you to start your marriage life on a more solid foundation. Okay, so these are the questions that I have, and I have so much more for you. So don't stay, don't sign out yet. Stay tuned because I have got to talk to you about the do's and the don'ts of marriage, which you are certainly, definitely need to hear about. Stay tuned. In all stage of relationship, always make sure you are comfortable and can be yourself around this person. Trust, communication, sacrifice, laughter, and intimacy are key to a successful relationship. Let's dive right into the do's and don'ts of marriage. Number one, don't hide anything from your spouse. Be very open and vulnerable. Bring everything to the table every single time, in every stage, every day of your life together as you grow. Don't keep anything hidden from your spouse. Number two, don't let others negatively influence your marriage. Whatever influence that is coming into your marriage, let it be uplifting, let it be positive, and let it bring two of you together. Okay, be open with each other, um who you allow to discuss the marriage with, because a lot of times you have discussion with others, your best friend or whoever it is about your marriage. Your spouse needs to know about that and to know at which level the discussion is about, and be careful that you don't go into depths about your marriage, discussing about your marriage, unless if it's a therapist, licensed therapist that you have in that discussion with. Make sure, okay, because you don't want anyone to bring in the negativity and to divide you or to bring any heaviness in the marriage. Okay, bear that in mind. Number three, don't lose the steam. Keep it fresh, keep it exciting, and have fun, enjoy each other. Keep it interesting on both sides. Both of you need to do things to make each other happy, to make each other feel excited about being married and being together. And always try to do things that interest the person, each other, getting involved in what they love, and get involved in what they are passionate about. That helps to build a stronger bond when you can relax and have fun with each other in spite of no matter what, in every situation, in every stage of whatever you're going through in your marriage. Make sure you can come to a place where you can relax and have fun together. And my last point is, don't expect to always have that feeling 24/7 where you're always on a high, where you always feel like um that you are completely in love with that person every single day. You may not have that feeling every day in marriage. Okay, you have to understand that, and you have to commit to always reaching out and always being in this marriage for the long term. Commitment is not an easy thing, but it's a choice that you have to make if you really care about that person and you really love that person and you want to build a growing, healthy marriage with that person. Stay committed, stay focused, stay loving each other, and help build each other up. And don't let others come in and influence and break you guys down. Stay committed to each other and understand, as I said earlier, communication, sacrifice, laughter, and intimacy are crucial. So build on that and establish your marriage on solid foundation, always, every day. Stay loving each other because that is important. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that subscribe button. Hit it and share with your friends. Stay tuned in and always come to my channel because I have so much more to pour into you. I believe in you. You matter. You will make it. You will excel. You will rise above. You will elevate to a better and higher level. Go for it and breathe breakthrough in your life today. Thanks for watching.